Denise Joy, and I tackle some of the most challenging rooms in a home and turn them into a destination the homeowners will love. In one weekend, using paint, repurposed furniture, a few budget-friendly new and secondhand purchases, along with some good old DIY sweat equity from the homeowner, I sprinkle my magic pixie dust, creating beautifully curated spaces. Trust me, it's not just a room makeover, it transforms your life. In every episode, I give you a backstage pass to see it all. The prep, the process, and the dramatic before and after reveal. In episode 4, I tackled an unorganized, overcrowded garage space and transformed it into a multifunctional, highly organized oasis. How did I go from this to this? Let me show you how. A few of the design challenges for this space were to redesign the space planning, to improve the storage, and most of all, teach the homeowner a few tips to keep things tidy. This garage redesign was inspired when my homeowner saw some of my DIY YouTube videos on my channel. And he said that he just knew I was the person to get his garage into tip-top shape. DIY Duo Redesign. I am redoing a garage that got overly cluttered during the COVID summer season. Reimagining, reorganizing, and giving this client back their dual-purpose garage. Part photo studio, workout space, and also where they park their car. Stay tuned for the ultra fabulous reveal. Like always, the homeowner does their part with some DIY. In this case, repotting some plants. Because this was largely a reorganization project, one of the first things I had to do was to talk with the homeowner to find out how did they want to live in the space. What would be the best place for different items depending upon how they use them every day. In this case, the homeowner had what he called a landing zone right by the garage door. But I moved that location to by the back door so that when he brings items in, he can unload them there, and when it's time to take them in the house, they're close by. And besides, that landing zone was blocking access to the all-important photo studio and video equipment. It's time to get this baby organized once and for all. It can be hard to notice the clutter when you've been living with it. You've heard of nose blind? Well, there's also clutter blind. That's exactly why it's really important to bring in a professional to help you get over the hump when you face a challenge. When you have storage space up high, it's really important that you only store items up there that you don't access very often. Also, when you do store things up high, you have to make sure that the items are not heavy enough to make the storage equipment fall over. Lastly, if you are storing some pretty heavy items on your storage unit, be sure to use a wall strap to anchor it to the wall so it won't tip over. This may look overwhelming, but trust me, I've got a plan. This was a 2-day project, and one of the areas that really needed attention was improving the floor covering. A couple of years ago, the homeowner had installed a thin layer of carpeting, but over the years it's gotten stained and worn down, and now it's looking like an eyesore. So you know what comes next? get rid of it. Whenever you're doing a reorganization project, your best friend are contractor strength trash bags. I'll post a link down below so you can grab some for your project. Day one was a sure enough beast, y'all. But the best part was getting that worn, stained old carpet off the floor, so we're now ready for day two. Let me know in the comments if you're digging my victory dance. Day 2 of DIY Duo Redesign. This is the garage reimagined, and this is a progress video. I just want to show you all how gorgeous this floor is. Before, the floor had a covering on it, and now it's so much improved. We've uncovered the non-slip treatment that the homeowner had done to the garage floor when he moved in. It looks fabulous. During day 2, I'm moving forward with storage solutions. To make more of a contribution, the homeowner is doing a second DIY Duo project, spray painting some boxes that he had lying around the garage, repurposing them and making them snazzy and jazzy by spray painting them black. Repurposing items you already have in your home is an excellent way to create that custom on a budget look. Now I can put those boxes to use. I'm going to use some of them in the landing zone I created so the homeowner can put their shopping bags once they come back from the grocery store. I'm going to use a few of them over in the workout zone where he can store sneakers and workout gloves and even a few weights. Yes, your garage can do a whole lot more than just store your car. Depending upon your hobbies or even your side hustle, you can make your garage do a whole lot more. Even though this garage was overstuffed and unorganized, it didn't require a major purge. However, a couple of times, we did discover that the homeowner had purchased items they already had. If that's something that's happening at your home, that's a sure sign that you need to create an organizational system where everything has a home and everything stays in its place. Having a great organizational system saves you both time and especially money. Honestly, it is hard to believe we are in the same garage. Now I'm in the home stretch, y'all. Next up, I'm going to tidy up the garden area and then hang the homeowner's artwork. This homeowner has some pretty unique artwork. He just so happens to be very good friends with a well-known Hollywood costume designer, and he has some signed prints from the movie Black Panther. Somebody needs to type progress down in the comments section. Come on, y'all. You gotta give credit when credit is due. Creating a curated space that the homeowner will love gives me joy. Next up, the reveal.
There's more space. I can find everything now. During the pandemic, it became a catch-all for everything. Whether it was the Amazon boxes piling up, all of my outdoor stuff that I brought inside when it was raining, and it just got to be a mess. Oh my goodness. Look at all this space I have now.
Before I got my hands on this garage, this space lacked functionality and organization. Well, not anymore. Hit that like button and remember to hit the notification bell so you get the announcement when the videos drop.
Oh, look what you did. Wow, everything organized. Oh, This is like great. I'm glad you came and showed me how to set up zones so everything would have a place, and when I finished with it, I would put it back in their place, which would keep everything neat. But I really like this. You made me get rid of the carpet. I had the carpet here because I thought it would keep things kind of soft, but then of course it got dirty, you can never get clean, and I really like the way that it brings out the floor. I really had this done to protect it from grease and spills and things like that, but now you really made it part of the whole design, and I really like that. And I really like what you did in organizing my photography and video equipment. We have the stands right here, easy access, tripods, then the other stand for lighting, and then all the bulk storage down here, all of my lighting kit. Oh, and you moved some of that big pieces up there. I can find everything now. And look, you organized my weight, my workout section. Everything is organized. Because before it was all in the way, the weights were every place, and I was stepping over them, so that's really good. And I love this. This is a picture from a short film I did. I won an award for it in Los Angeles. All the crew signed it, so it really brings back a lot of memories, and I'm glad that you showcased it for me because it really is something special. I use it for both video and photography. So for the video side, I have a green screen. You want to see it? On the other side of the studio, I rent it out to photographers and I also take photos. I use it as a backdrop for photography.
For sponsorship opportunities, be sure to send me a message using email heartofthecell@gmail.com.
So you see, once was a junkie garage, now it's a professional studio. I don't know what to say, but thank you, Denise.
Lastly, leave me a comment. Let me know what kinds of rooms you'd like to see me transform, and I'll make sure to deliver.
Once again, thank you, Denise Hart, for helping to reorganize my studio. During the pandemic, it became a catch-all for everything. Whether it was the Amazon boxes piling up, all of my outdoor stuff that I brought inside when it was raining, and it just got to be a mess. I'm glad you came and showed me how to set up zones so everything would have a place, and when I finished with it, I would put it back in their place, which would keep everything neat. And thank you for all those little tips that will help me stay organized so this becomes my new normal.
Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. I'll see you in the next episode.